Oh, sometimes life doesn't go as planned. So this lady, why is she on the screen? She's looking upset. She's looking depressed. Why? Well, she voted for Trump, which is your right, girl. Do you? But yeah, sometimes things don't go as planned. So it's going to be like maybe not even a full minute. But what does she have to say today?
I just wanted to come on here and say I'm sorry. I voted for him, and I thought he was going to make things better for folks like us.
Back it up, back it up. Say what? You did what now? Not make things better for the country. Not make things better for the country. What'd you say?
I just wanted to come on here and say I'm sorry. I voted for him, and I thought he was going to make things better for folks like us.
For folks like us. Ma'am, who are you? I said before, said again. A lot of people really thought, talking about all the cuss going on, that it wouldn't affect them. It would only affect maybe other people. Maybe they thought it was just going to affect my community and others. Yeah. Rural America got that wake-up call. It came. Remember when people were panicking? Besides EBT, again, I never in my life, I was shocked to see that video of the man. They weren't even giving away any meat. It was just a farmer giving away produce in the rural areas. And oh my gosh, they showed up like it was a free Beyonce concert. Was Taylor Swift in town just to get free vegetables? Waiting for hours, it was to get free vegetables. And some people didn't get to get anything. I couldn't believe it. Rural America. See, as I said before, said again, one thing I can say about this administration, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. When they cut the Medicaid, the Medicare, they were consolidating hospitals. Well, there's one over here, one over there. We got a 30, 40-mile radius, one hospital. All these facilities taking care of older people, elderly people. All these facilities shutting down. The letters in the mail started coming. You got to pick up your grandma, your grandpa, your aunt, your mama, your daddy, whomever you related to, within 30 days. Why? Oh, the facility's shutting down. And some of these people needed 24/7 care. So you got to go pick them up. Doing inflation, people trying to survive. Where they gonna go? You better find a room for your family member. And if they needed 24/7 care, it's on you. So then how do you navigate? You got to bring in an elderly parent, elderly relative who needs help going to the bathroom, bathing, and cooking. So when the kids go to school and the parents go to work, can you really trust that individual to be at home? And you know you can't afford to hire your own CNA. The facility's being shut down. That's why there's those letters out. You got 30 days, come pick them up. Never saw it coming. Never saw it coming. EBT cut. Never saw it coming. So, what did she say?
I just wanted to come on here and say I'm sorry. I voted for him, and I thought he was going to make things better for folks like us.
Yeah, I guess it didn't quite turn out as planned, huh? EBT, food stamps, Medicaid, Medicare. Some have children, or someone comes in to help them for whatever, so many hours a week. That's over. Now, what if it's single parenting runs in all cultures? What if it's one income? and you got to pick up one of the elderly from the facilities because the Medicare has been cut back. Didn't see it happening. Didn't see it coming. Didn't see it happening coming at all. And now it has brought you to tears. Then on top of that, AI, yeah, what about that guy? Well, that's pretty much a job destroyer. AI is really helping the wealth gap increase astronomically. So yeah, he didn't come with the cape on as she thought. Benefits being chopped. And when that happens, you're going to have to be honest with you. You're going to have to probably get a Democrat in there with a heart because when that happens, it's easy to turn things off, but it's hard to turn them back on. Yeah. So let's say you move and you get the utilities turned off. Make that phone call. Oh, I changed my mind. Then you got to call the company back. You got to schedule, set up a new account. Do you have a deposit on it? All that fun stuff. Each of this, yeah, do a move out order and boom. This here, what she's feeling, and I don't know her location, but rural America really got a heck of a wake up call. Oh yeah, they thought they were going to be okay. Oh, it's not going to affect us, and it did. See, this administration, they see the color of, I think, green for the first time ever. I'm like, oh wow, this is a little late, but for the first time, if you're a PDT, a pattern day trader, you probably, if you have, it's not uncommon, you may have more than one account. I get it. I do. You have an account, you don't have 25K, you don't have to worry. You ever do a position? You ever make a position and you're like, man, on an account that may not be a PDT, day trading account, and you're like, oh my gosh, I am up, but you have so many day trades that you are allowed. That has happened to me. So many day trades that you're allowed. So if for a reason that account is like, hey, you already done 3 in so many, rolling days, it's like, oh my goodness, you want to really, really, really take that profit, but you can't. It's just like, hey, you're only allowed so many day trades because this account may not have $25,000 in it. But you're like, oh, you're like mega mad because it's like, dang, I really, really want to pull this position out, make some money. And then that's happened to me. You're like, oh my gosh, tomorrow, yeah, good luck tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going to be totally flat. It's going to be gone. You're like, man, if I could pull this out today, that'd be freaking awesome. And then you look like, oh my gosh, really? The next day is like totally over when the market opens. So guess what he did though? He made it. Well, guess what? You don't have to worry about that. You can day trade. You can go get those profits. He made it where you don't have to worry about that. And I think that's wonderful. But let's just be realistic. People trying to make it and survive, guess what? There's no PDT victory for them. Are you kidding? Many Americans been cashing out the 401ks, portfolios, been cashing them out just trying to survive. Not to go on a vacation or to get another property, no, to pay that mortgage and the rent. Food, inflation just kind of like, it just goes to your pocket, just obliterates your money. But yeah, so he did that for the stock market. Way to go. I think it's a good thing. But how many people you think sitting up here trading the stock market? Seriously. Not a whole lot where it's going to save the day. So that's, I think, super fantastic. That's wonderful. Wish it had been done earlier. But how many people you think are saying, oh, that's great. Now that's going to help me get food on the table? Not hardly. Yeah. But the stock market is about what? Making money. Americans really, once you lose a job, you see people are crying, freaking out because they know, oh my gosh, they know the job market. At this point, I am going to label it as non-existent because it's like a joke. These companies, as I say, quit playing with me. These companies are playing. Like I said before, this lady was sending me information and I was putting it out there to people that I knew and friends and stuff. And then it got to a point, people called me back and they're like, hey, what's going on? I would try to myself. I said, I'm going to go ahead and apply for it and just see what happens. Nothing happened. I'm like, oh, well, maybe somebody else got it. No. I'm like, okay, so you're sending me this here. I'm sending it out. I never got a call back. I'm more than qualified. I sent it to friends. And what did she tell me? Okay, here's a real deal. What we're doing, we're just kind of, it's like they're playing business. They're playing office. She's like, we're sending it out there just to see, in case we do get somewhere. So you're telling me the position that you're asking me to contact people, you're telling me that it doesn't even exist. Basically, yeah. But in case, something becomes available. So you're posting for an imaginary job. And that's when I was like, just forget it. Don't email me anything. Don't contact me. I'm not part of this game. So again, that'll help some in the stock market. But how many people say more about the stock market? When, let's see, necessities like rent, food, and gas. This is crazy to be in a time where people can't even afford an apartment. That's just the norm. Oh, get an apartment. Can't afford a house, get an apartment. Can't afford a house, get an apartment. Now they can't afford the house or the apartment. This is crazy to me. So yeah, it didn't shake out like a lot of people thought. I did say one thing. Again, vote for me if you want. But I did tell people, just my limited knowledge about systems, I said, a lot of people were Democrat, and that's fine. Do that. I'm going to vote for Trump. I'm going to vote for Trump. And they did that. And I said, just so you know, my opinion is that looking at the trajectory of things, looking at these reports and what have you, and reading and listening, which is important, I said, because you lost your job up under the Biden administration, under the Democrats, I'm here to tell you my opinion. If you think because you vote for Trump, you're just going to get your job back like that, it's not going to happen. These companies are looking out for themselves. If you think you're going to get your job back like that, it's just not happening. Why? Understanding systems. And if it's working for the top, that's all they need. They don't care who's hurting about us at the bottom. So yeah, so this right here, this lady, she probably thought she was in like Flynn. Oh, I've got it. We're going to be fine. Oh yeah, others might hurt, but not me. I'm going to be good. He's going to help me out, help us out. But she learned the hard way. And now, what does she have to say today?
I just wanted to come on here and say I'm sorry. I voted for him, and I thought he was going to make things better for folks like us.
But he didn't. But he didn't. Manufacturing been leaving. But he didn't. As I said before, said again, I think we're dealing with, if I've coined as the what? Civilized silent purge. Civilized silent purge doesn't have, it can be economically violent. And that's the scary kind. Doesn't mean someone's coming to be, oh yeah, I'm going to punch you in your nose. Bop, 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 bop. And we're, no. The pen, my darling, is mightier than the sword. Again, this is what she's feeling, what I've coined. Civilized silent purge, when people cannot afford to survive. You can't even afford to exist. Living in cars. Most people, a decade ago, we think so. Somebody years ago, other person's a bomb living in a car. Oh yeah, bomb, drug problem. No, people every day. You have nurses. How are you a nurse and can't afford what now? Living in cars. This is crazy. So yeah, some people thought this administration, he's going to get in and may hurt other people, but I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be safe. Unless you're rich, you're not. And he has put them in their place. Let me know what you think about it. A lot of people feel this way. I totally get it. With a politician, and keep in mind, any politician, I don't care who you vote for, they are never going to tell you everything. He ran on that platform about immigration and all the problems that was bringing in. A lot of people like, yay. And I was not for taking all this money and giving it to illegal immigrants. People want a better life. I understand that. But when Americans are suffering, it's like, whoa, we got to pump the brakes on that. A politician is never going to tell you everything that they're going to do. They know how to run a platform. But this right here, yeah, middle America, especially the rural areas, oh man, they're getting hit hard. They are really getting hit harder. They probably never saw it coming. I think none of us did, but I think a lot of them are really getting hard. It is like wow, it's something. So, and I think that's what she's probably dealing with. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.